disparities. Poverty in India also has another aspect or dimension. The proportion of poor people is not the same in every state. Although state-level poverty has witnessed a secular decline from the levels of early 70s, the success rate of reducing poverty varies from state to state. Recent estimates shows that in 20 states and union territories, the poverty ratio is less than the national average. On the other hand, poverty is still a serious problem in Orissa, Bihar, Assam, Tripura, and Uttar Pradesh. Well, this graph shows Orissa and Bihar continue to be the two poorest states with poverty ratios of 47 and 43% respectively. Although with rural poverty, urban poverty is also high in Orissa, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, and Uttar Pradesh. In comparison, there has been a significant decline in poverty in Jammu and Kashmir, Kerala, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and West Bengal. States like Punjab and Haryana have traditionally succeeded in reducing poverty with the help of high agricultural growth rates. Kerala has focused more on human resource development. In West Bengal, land reform measures have helped in reducing poverty. In Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, public distribution of food grains could have been responsible for the improvement global poverty scenario. The proportion of people in developing countries living in extreme economic poverty, defined by the World Bank as living on less than $1 per day, has fallen from 28% in 1990 to 21% in 2001. Although there has been a substantial reduction in global poverty, it is marked with great regional differences. Poverty declined substantially in China and Southeast Asian countries as a result of rapid economic growth and massive investments in human resource development. Number of poor in China has come down from 606 million in 1981 to 212 million in 2001. In the countries of South Asia, which are India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, the decline has not been as rapid. Despite decline in the percentage of the poor, the number of poor declined marginally from 475 million in 1981 to 428 million in 2001. Because of different poverty line definition, poverty in India is also shown higher than the national estimate. In sub-Saharan Africa, poverty in fact rose from 41% in 1981 to 46% in 2001. You can notice it in the graph. In Latin America, the ratio of poverty remained the same. Poverty has also resurfaced in some of the former socialist countries like Russia, where officially it was non-existent earlier. This table shows the proportion of people living under poverty in different countries as defined by the International Poverty Line, which means population below $1 a day. The Millennium Development Goals of the United Nations calls for reducing the proportion of people living on less than $1 a day to half the 1990 level by 2015. Let's discuss. Question number 1. Identify the areas of the world where poverty ratios have declined. Answer. Well, such areas of the world are China, Southeast Asian countries, the countries of South Asia. Question number 2. Identify the areas of the globe which have the largest concentration of the poor. Answer. Sub-Saharan Africa, Latin America, and Russia.